Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I had to bug out. I had to bug out to the coast. Red dawn was coming down all over my house. I'm just kidding. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thought I'd share a little bit of our family getaway with you all. So what we did is just a second. What we did is we chartered a fishing trip, so we're going to go halibut fishing today. It's about 4:30 in the morning right now, so I thought I'd go take a walk and see if we can make it to the coast. I think it's only about, I don't know, maybe about a mile away from where we're staying. And as you can see here, let me see, what's the name of the town we're in? Ninilchik. We're in Ninilchik, and it's somewhere in Seward. Right? All I know is that it's a long ways away from home. So you ought to see the back of my truck, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the back of a prepper's truck looks like when he's leaving home for a day. So anyways, I thought I'd walk out here. The ladies are still sleeping. So we ended up coming with, or I ended up coming with Mrs. Alaska Prepper, Little Miss Alaska Prepper, and a friend of hers. Right, so anyways, we thought we'd take a little time off. And this is what it looks like right here. And I'll tell you what, I surely do hope that I can make it to the coast by foot so that I can show you what it looks like, because it is stunning. The trip here is beautiful, but being right up here against the coast and the mountains in the background, it's incredibly stunning. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to take any footage of the fishing today, but if I can, I'll definitely put that up along with a little bit of our trip on the way here, so you can all see the scenery. Because I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, get out. I am so thankful that I did this, although I have a little bit of anxiety because I have separation anxiety from my pupper, from Karma. I really miss her. So even though I have a little bit of anxiety of being away from home, it surely is nice getting out a little bit and seeing the beauty of nature, really. Nature is very beautiful, although all we see right here is construction stuff, you know, and blacktop roads. Hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit of nature as it's meant to be seen. And look at this. I think that you'll be able to see this here in the background. So let me see if I can bring it that way. But that back there is a mountain range, and that's where we're going to go ahead and walk toward. I can't walk that fast because right now I'm walking in my summer Crocs. So I'm just taking it easy, nice, slow, and just enjoying the beautiful morning. You can actually smell the difference in the air, and you can tell that you're in a coastal region rather than an inland region. So let's walk on over there. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'll even be able to make it over there, but if I can't right now, then definitely for sure later on today when we get ready to charter. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. This is the closest that I can get to the shore. We're probably about 200 meters away. Look at the mountains in the backdrop, still full of snow. Isn't that beautiful? Can you hear the waves? You know, these things happen for a reason. Like I said, I've got a little bit of anxiety being away from home, and I consider the dogs my family, and of course Victor and Brenna and little Michael. But I'll tell you what, I keep thinking about what Brad says at the end of his videos over there at Full Spectrum Survival. And he says, go do your work that you have to do, okay? And then after you do your work, go ahead and make sure that you're prepped up. But always make sure that you take a little bit of time to have some fun with your family and enjoy the little things. Because what I'm seeing here is God's creation. Maybe we'll see a whale. That would be so awesome. So take a little bit of time. I'm being a little quiet here because it's really early in the morning. I don't think it's even 5 o'clock yet. And I'm like in a campground. I'm intruding in a campground right now. This is not the one that I visited. I'll actually, when I get back to our campground, I'll show you what it looks like. And I'll show you what at least the outside of our cabin looks like, because like I said, the ladies are still sleeping. And right here where we're at is kind of like a peninsula. So what you saw back there, it was just one side of the, I guess you can call it harbor. We did see a tanker docked off sometime yesterday on our way here. And I've got a whole bunch of beautiful footage of our trip here. I'll probably go ahead and put that out on a different video. But I wanted to make this short video real quick to let you all know that we won't be having a live stream this Friday. Even though I did announce it, but a lot of people may not catch that. But to also show you a little bit of beauty that's here in Alaska that I'd never even seen, personally at least. Of course in pictures and videos. But I guess there is a difference when you can personally experience the beauty in the here and the now than watching it on a video. So when I take trips, I don't really like to plan too much. I usually leave that to my wife. She's like the engineer when it comes to taking trips. She does the planning, the navigation, all that kind of stuff. So when we got here yesterday, we found out that for our charter, they say we recommend that you bring warm clothing. And I'm like, what do we need warm clothing for? It's going to be a beautiful day. And we recommend that you bring waterproof or water resistant shoes or boots. And I'm like, well, that's not on the list. We recommend that you bring rain gear. I'm like, what do we need rain gear for? We're going to be on a boat. That's what a boat is for, to keep you dry. So we're going to have to see how it goes. Because I think that between all four of us, we have a raincoat, one rain jacket, a pair of boots that are like the tall boots that are waterproof, and a couple of jackets. I think I've got my hoodie here. So we'll see what happens. But you know what? That's what I like about it. That it's going to be an experience. And this is something that's baffling. Even with this right here, it says that fire danger is high, but look at how green everything is. So I don't know. And look at that. That's a little shop right there. That yurt. I think that's what you call these things, a yurt. Little shop here. Pretty busy in this little town, which is great. I love to see that little towns like this are busy, because it means that their economy is doing well. I'm pretty sure that this time of the year is their time to shine, right? It's where they make the most revenue. And then they pretty much have to live off of what they make this time of the year throughout the winter. So I really like to see that they're busy. And there is one pizza shop in town. That's the only restaurant in town, all right, that my wife could find. And there is one small supermarket in town, because the little cabin that we got comes with a small kitchenette. But that's it. And I was thinking to myself, man, those two businesses must just bring in the cash, because they're the only kind of like two food businesses in a town where people go out sometimes for days on charters and camp for days. And they need those services. So this here is the little place that we're staying in. It's called the Alaskan Angler. And it's just a little RV resort. So you can actually bring your own RV here and just camp out here. And you can rent one of those little cabins. And the charters is called A Fish Hunt Charters. Halibut and salmon. And today we're doing halibut. Never done halibut before. But that over there would be... Just a second, I thought I heard something behind me. It's just a truck pulling up. You know, in these kind of communities, I'm not sure 100%, but I would assume that there's bears around because of the fishing and all of the fish waste. But that over there, if you take a look, that would be the other side. So the part that I showed you that had the mountains and the ocean, that was on the opposite side of that over there. And I don't know if you can see any of the water or anything like that over there, but there is some on that side. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Just kind of a boring video. Beautiful day today. Beautiful day to go out for a walk. My Crocs held up. I never thought that I would like summer Crocs as much as I do. These things are so comfortable. But let me go ahead and pull up to our little cabin over here so you can see it, and then we'll call it good for today. So remember that no live stream today on Friday. I hope you all have a great day, and ladies and gentlemen, take a little bit of time to smell the roses. And in my case, I'm really hoping that we'll be able to smell the fish. All right, so let me go ahead and walk over. And here we are. This is our little cabin. Now the amenities inside the cabin is just like a little tiny home, is what it is. And not too bad. I mean, it's clean. It even has cable, so I was able to watch some like 15-minute long commercials yesterday in between the episodes of whatever it is. I think I was watching Crime Tales or something like that. And let me tell you, I am so happy with my 20-year-old truck because it made it down here like a boss. I mean, I checked the oil and the fluids yesterday and everything before we left. And I mean, it made it down here like a boss. And it gave me really great gas mileage, by the way. I think I averaged like 17 miles, maybe 18 miles to the gallon. And of course, most of that was highway, but that's really good for this big old truck. So I'm really happy with it. I kind of put it to the test. It's never left Fairbanks since its birth. It was bought in Fairbanks and lived in Fairbanks until I bought it. And this is the first time that it's left, you know, Fairbanks for like a long distance ride, because it was about 400 miles from my house to where I am right now. So very happy with it, man. I'm so excited that it's still in such good condition after it being so old. All right, this is a 2003, so it's pretty much 20 years old. All right, ladies and gentlemen, enough jabbering. All right, have a great day, and God bless every one of you.